We worship you, Lord.
We're talking about how the devil can package love, can package fear
As love.
Because mind you, the devil his greatest weapon is deception. The thing that made him to fall from heaven was deception. Because imagine the devil, Lucifer, was able to deceive a third of angels in heaven. So it means that the greatest weapon that he has is deception. So in this day and age, the devil can package love, can package fear
As love.
as love.
You're blowing my mind. You know what is coming into my mind now? Because we have people who are into relationships, not because they love their partner, but because they are afraid. If I lose this one, where will I get another one?
How am I? What is going to happen? So imagine now that the world right now has got the wrong definition of love.
Because while you are talking about fear, something just came into my mind now. That do you know that even when you talk of salvation, right, we have people, because the Bible, like the scripture that we initially read, which says, for God so loved the world that he gave, John 3:16, right? For God so loved the world that he gave. Whenever a person, a soul is saved, is coming because you love God. But have you discovered that we have people who are now coming to God, going to church every day, not because they love God, but because they are afraid of hell? They are no longer doing it out of love. They are no longer going to church because they love. Yet our fellowship should be defined by love. But our fellowship nowadays, somebody saying, if I stop going to church, if I stop praying, if I stop doing this, I'll go to hell.
Man of God,
I'll go to hell.
That is now a deep revelation. That we have got people. So what you're saying is we have got people that are coming to Christ, not because they understand the true nature of God, that God is love, but just because they have been deceived by the devil to package fear as love. They come to Christ with fear, thinking it is love.
Because there's a difference, men of God, between conviction and love. Someone may repent, munhu anogona kutogamuchira Jesu nekuda kweconviction, but nekuda kwekuti paparidziwa gehena donotsvaka. Saka it's better I give my life, not because I love God. Yet when God gave us his only begotten son, the primary foundation was love. What made him to do that was love. So we have many people today who define love out of fear. It's now fear which is in action. If I don't do this, if I don't follow this. So you will find people engaging themselves into certain matters, not because they are passionate or they love that what they are doing, but because they are afraid. It is fear which is now in control.
That's
My view, I don't know if you understand this. Why are you in that relationship? Aren't you going to that church because of your family? You are afraid. If my family gets to know, if they find out that I am now going to this church or I am now attending this service, what will they say? So your love should, I don't know, because when we talk of the nature of God, I think we need time there, men of God.
You know what you've just said. It has opened up my eye. There is also when a person has got the love of the gifts of God.
Okay, the love
of the gifts of God.
Of the gifts of
Because we have got the 9 gifts that are there.
God. First Corinthians chapter 12.
Yes. And mind you that there are some people that fear those gifts
Okay.
because of deception from the devil. So they cancel everything. They cancel the prophetic.
Wow.
They cancel
Wow.
the gifting of faith.
Wow.
They cancel.
Wow.
What
Wow.
is happening is
Wow.
the devil has deceived them
Hmm.
to say, fear them because it is like love.
Wow.
They have got
Wow.
a fear
Hmm.
of those
Gifts.
So that's why you find there are so many people that dismiss the prophetic.
Hmm.
They dismiss
Not
the
because
gift,
they don't love
not because
it,
they don't love
but
it,
because they are afraid.
but because they are afraid of it.
What you're just saying, man of God. Some few days ago, I was talking to somebody. I said, why do we dismiss the prophetic in the church? Why? Because people are saying we have now plenty of falsehood in the prophetic ministry. Then I said, what do you call falsehood? Because I cannot tell you, men of God, that this man is fake if I've never seen
The real one.
the original. So if you say this man, before you say this man is a fake prophet,